Okay, this video is about how to get into the film industry while still working a day job. And I know that that's going to be a challenge for a lot of people because it goes down to what I've talked about in the past with time. You know, there's always time constraints, whether it's a job, whether it's kids, other even hobbies, responsibilities that you're going to do, you know, sports events, things like that, that do take up your time. And really, for you, if you're watching this video and you say you want to be working full-time in the movie business, it's tough to just say, you know, you have some job that's pays you X amount of dollars a year and just go, let's move into this movie business 100%. Now, obviously that's your goal and that's where you want to get it. And this video is going to try to give you some ideas on how to transition from one to the next. The key, first off, is allocating time. That's always huge. To first allocate time no matter what every single day. And if you can't do that, you don't want it bad enough. And what do I mean by this? You might say, oh, Tom, but I'm a single dad and I got kids and I'm a single mom, whatever, anything like that. You could still wake up an hour earlier, go to bed an hour later, find time. You know, if you're at a job, by the way, especially it's really great if you're at a job you hate because you could just be taking the time, anytime that somebody's not in the office and no one's over your shoulder, boom, just be doing stuff film industry wise, you know, or on your lunch break, you're doing that. So initially you have to kind of concurrently do both because I know people have to pay the bills sometimes with these other jobs, so concurrently you have to do both. And then there just comes that moment where you go, I have to jump in the pool or not, you know, and that's really where the risk comes in. But you can trace all success back to that time there was a risk. You know, I didn't know what I was doing when I started, and I quit. For those that know me, I was been a computer expert my whole life, and here I am in 21 and computer job that at the time was good money, and I just, boom, I'm done. And lived a couple years on ramen noodles, barely paying the bills. But what was interesting about that is that I had web design skills, and that was before you can get it done anywhere. And that would make me money, so I'd kind of just do the next thing and get that out of the way so that I could have the money to keep living and focusing on the film career. And then things started to hit. And then once you get one or two of these films going, you become a full-time filmmaker, and you have enough salary to go by, and that obviously now far surpasses anything that was in the IT days when I was in my 20s. But anyway, so the key is transition slowly. Don't just jump in the pool. You could do it. It's risky. But again, at the end of the day, you have to pay bills. So I would say try to do it concurrently. Allocate time is the key. Once you can start allocating time, then you can allocate more time. And then you get to that moment where it's the tipping point where you say, okay, now I've got to jump in the pool or not.